AITA for humiliating my daughter by treating her as she has been treating others. My tone isn't going to come off good in this post. I am extremely disappointed in my daughter ever since she has been at college. She commutes to campus. She used to be such a kind person, and now she has this higher and mighty attitude. Anytime someone asks for help, she will either be condescending, tell them it's not her issue, or straight up call them dumb. I have talked to her so many times, and it always results with her telling me she is an adult. One example is my son asked for help with an essay. He was learning MLA formatting and didn't understand it. She saw I was helping him and made comments about him not being the smartest. I shut it down, but damage done. He already has confidence issues with his grades, and she knows that. That resulted in argument. She is taking an art class. It's not going well for her. I can paint, and she asked for help. I told her everything that her has been saying to other people in the home. She started to get really upset when I made a comment about her not being smart. I finished with telling her this is how you make others feel when you do this to them. She is refusing to talk to me. My wife is pissed that I humiliated her and is calling me a dick. NTA. Treat others how you would like to be treated. She learned she doesn't like to be humiliated when asking for help in a subject area she isn't good at. She treated everyone else like that, and upset and humiliated her brother. If that's how she thinks people should be treated in that situation, then she cannot expect anything different if she finds herself in their shoes. I think you taught her a valuable lesson. I hope she learns from it. Does sound like your wife might be partially responsible for her attitude though. If she thinks it's okay for your son to be humiliated for no reason, but not your daughter, who humiliated your son. NTA. Your approach was what I would define as being cruel to be kind. If your daughter continues disparaging people, someone will surely tune her up. You may have saved her from getting called out in a more severe and very public way. She claims to be an adult. If she can dish it out, surely she can take it. Hopefully, she will learn to do better. One question though. Was your wife pissed when your daughter humiliated your son? NTA. Tough love is exactly the right way to treat a newly minted adult who is abusing a child. NTA. Good on you for shutting down this behavior and giving her a taste of her own medicine. I say go ahead and throw her words back at her, as long as you make it clear you are only saying these things to teach her a lesson. You don't actually mean them. She needs to apologize to her brother and anyone else she has said this type of thing to. If this does not put a stop to her behavior, I would take it a step further and tell her if she is so much better than everyone, then she must not need any support and can pay for her own schooling. Info. I told her everything that she has been saying to other people in the home. What exactly does that include? Calling her stupid, dumb? NTA. That's a grown adult bullying your child in his own home. Girl is lucky you haven't kicked her out. Info. Did it work? Did she stop bullying her brother? NTA. However, you should have a proper conversation with her soon, and really get your point across as to why you reacted to the way you did, and how her actions will eventually end up badly in life. Try finding more about the people who she hangs out with, and exactly what kind of people they are, since they're most likely influencing her. If what you say in the first paragraph is true, and remind her of how different she's become. I hope it goes well. You gave her a taste of her own medicine. Why does your wife think her behavior has no consequences? NTA. Did she start acting condescending when she started not doing well at college? And was this something she used to be good at and get loads of compliments for? If so, she might be having a bit of a wobble with her self-esteem. If art was a big part of her identity, and the source of external validation, then failing art means she could be scared of losing her identity. What she says to others might be a reflection of her self-talk. And belittling other people gives her the sense of being better in a stage of her life where she feels like she's losing something she used to be good at. So when you've said the same thing to her as her self-talk, it was probably a little too real for her. It doesn't excuse how she's been treating people, but it might be one explanation. NTA because she's in college and is old enough to know better. Words matter. Sometimes we need a mirror to show us who we are. So as mad as she may be, I hope that you got through to her. NTA actions have consequences. If behaviors like this go unchecked, they can only get worse. NTA. I hope she learns from this. But I admit I wonder what's going on that your wife is upset. Was she equally upset by daughter's treatment of your son? If not, she is showing clear favoritism and she sucks too. NTA. Zero tolerance for bullies. Was your wife mad at your daughter for bullying your son? Or just mad at you for giving your daughter a reality check? Info. Did you help her after the lesson? Because that's the kicker here. If you didn't teach her anything. You just bullied her back. Helping her afterward changes the perspective from punishment and disrespect to don't treat people like this. Treat them like this instead. You should have made your point and then helped her anyway, because that's what a kind adult should do. Especially for their own kids they are imparting life lessons to. NTA. Based on my personal experiences, I find that a "let's see how you like it" reaction to something obnoxious is very often quite effective in making people see how offensive their actions were. It works a lot better than discussion. Especially if you already tried discussion and failed with that approach. AITA golden rule, kid. Hopefully, this pulls her head out of her ass. Info. Did something happen at college? Are any of her professors or classmates possibly belittling her in similar ways? Or is the college experience making her feel stupid? Even making her lash out in turn against others? She is an adult, yes, but a very immature one if she's only in her first year of college. NTA. Especially in defense of your son. But I hope you'll dig into what made her behavior change so suddenly and drastically. I'm not going to leave a judgment because I could really go any of the three ways on this. I would just say that this type of lesson rarely teaches anyone anything but resentment. This could have been a teaching moment where you showed her that everyone has different strengths and weaknesses and to be kind and compassionate to others. I think it would have been more productive to start that way, and if she was unreceptive to maybe go down the route you took. Stooping to someone's level rarely makes them want to rise above it. What did she say when you asked her why she thinks it's okay for her to say those awful things?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.